Hello everyone. Today we are going to create a simple jQuery smooth scroll plugin. To create a jQuery plugin, first we need a jQuery file. jQuery, here we have jQuery 3.2.1 and we need another file called index.html file, and we need our plugin.js file. Okay, let's write doc.html and change the title smooth scroll plugin. Let's call our jQuery file, and after calling jQuery file, let's call our plugin.js file. So let's check if our plugin.js file is ready with simple alert. Hello. Okay, so our file is ready. Let's create a simple menu and some demo section for our plugin. Uh, we can use our smooth scroll plugin in different ways. So here I am just displaying a simple way on on our plugin with menu, and you can use this plugin anywhere you want. So let's create a navigation called nav, and suppose we have some menu like section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4. Let's rename the menu. Okay, we have some menu 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's give them some style. And HTML, comma body, margin 0, padding 0, and let's list style none, and nav uli display inline block, nav uli display inline block, margin right 10 pixel, and okay, now nav ulia display block font size will be 16 pixel, the color will be black, and the line height will be 50 pixel. I think everything is done. Everything is done here. Let's okay, everything is done. Now make some demo section section inner, so section 1, section 1, section 1, okay, section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4, section 2, section 3, section 4, and now let's give them a ID. Section 1, ID section 2, ID section 3, ID section 4. Okay, so our demo section is ready, and let's give them some style. Height 600 pixel and border top 1 pixel solid and black border bottom and background. Okay, our section is ready. Yeah, our section is totally ready. And align items center, the string content center. Okay, now see, our text is on the middle of the section. Okay, our menu is ready. Okay, let's make the menu fixed. Okay, now position fixed, top 0, left 0, with 100%. Okay, I hope our menu is fixed on the top and everything is fine. So how we call a section on the HTML file? If we you see, if we call the section ID with a hyphen reference, we can call a section easily. Like if we here call the section, our section 1 with a hash, you can see we can call it like in a similar way. If we call this section 2, let's see, our section 2 will be appearing on our screen. So we can call a section easily with the ID. So call all the section ID on the menu. So our menu is ready, our demo section is ready. So now we are entering our main functionality. Let's create a attribute called what will be the name? you can say any, you can use any attribute. So here we are using data smooth scroll. Okay, our target is if we click on the data smooth scroll, then our body or HTML will animate and we can smoothly go to the section. It will be our main target. Let's see, our section is working, but it's not smoothly working. It's totally jump on the section, but we want to see it's smoothly go to the section, and we can read the content of the section easily. So let's make our plugin with data smooth scroll attribute. So how can we call data smooth scroll? So let's use the attribute on the hook function. Let's pass a parameter here, event, and then what? And and then oh, and close the function. First call the hash, this dot hash. Why we need hash? uh, I already told you our hash is very important to call a section. If we don't use any hash, our smooth scroll won't work, so we need hash. That's why first check if our hashes exist on that certain menu. LNZTH length hash dot length is greater than 0. It means if our hash is exist on the certain menu, then what? Then we stop the default action. Event dot prevent, prevent prevent default, prevent default. Now see what is our output. Now see, it's not working, it's totally stuck. Okay, let's call the HTML and body, and then give them animate and use a property called scroll top will be hash dot offset dot top. It means if we click on the attribute, then HTML or body scroll top will be from the scroll top will be the hash offset top. Here, if our section is here, then it's calculate the total distance from the top, then it's set it to on the top. Okay, let's see. Now you can, do you see any change on the screen? Yeah, you see our hash is totally disappeared from our URL. So why this is happening? Because we prevent the default action and we animate the HTML and body with offset top. Offset means calculate the distance from the top, from the section top. Okay, it's calculate the distance from the top. Top means from here, from the section to the section. So how could we get back our hash URL? So we can, let's use a default time. So you may ask me, now I am using the time, how it's worked before a simple transition. Actually in our jQuery it's get some default time like 300 millisecond or 400 millisecond. So if we use 500, then we declare the time, but if we don't declare any time, it get default time. Okay, now let's call the function, let's call another function, and window dot location dot hash equal to hash. Okay, it's mean, okay, window dot location means our window location, then we concatenate hash equal to hash. Okay, this hash means on this hash, window dot location dot hash, window dot location dot hash, we concatenate the concatenate the method, and hash will be this hash. If we click this section, and this will get this hash, this section with hash, this id and with the hash. Now we can add more feature to our plugin, like if anyone want to change the time, we use 500, if anyone want to use like 700, 800 or 1000, what he will do. So let's create another attribute, data animate time equals to 2000, and let's see, we call the attribute called data animate time, and the value is 2000. So let's use console.log to see the output. You see there is no output cause we don't console anything. Let's get the value. Let's get the value from the attribute. So how could we get the value? Simply just declare this dot attribute. This dot attribute means the dot attr data attr time. Okay, let's check with the console log. Oh shit. Let's see. If we call the menu, it's print 2000. If you call the section, it's print 2000. If you call section, it's print undefined. So there is no time, that's why it's printed undefined. So before you're checking this, let's check if our user use animate time, then his time will be like this. Otherwise, else the time will be the default time 500. So what we are doing here, if our user declared our data animate time attribute, then it will get the time from our attribute, and if our user didn't use data animate time, then it will get the default time. So now see, it's smoothly working. Okay, so what we are doing here today, we create a menu and we create some demo section and give them a height, and we use a unique ID on our specific section. In our every section we use a unique ID, then we call the ID on our menu with hash, and we saw that if we call the id with hash, we can call them easily, but we don't get any animation. To get animation, we call data smooth scroll attribute, and if we click the data smooth scroll attribute, then first we checked that if there is any hash. Okay, if there is any hash, hash dot length is greater than 0, it means if there is any hash, then prevent default. We prevented its default action. Then we call HTML and body to animate this, and its scroll top will be the offset top, from the top, and we bring back our hash with window.location.hash dot on that menu specific hash, and we add we are adding another features like time, data animate time. We use a value and we get the attribute with a variable, and our user if our user use the attribute with a value, then it will animate with the specific value, otherwise it will animate with our default value. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoy the video. See you next time. Bye bye.